So I got involved in the art industry. I found out that I was really good at art during high school. So in high school, the favourite subject, any kind of after-school lessons and things like that, that's what I did. So I decided to pursue it further and then go to Lancaster Moroccan College and do first diploma and then international diploma. So in first diploma, I got a distinction star and won an award for Out of This World competition. I came first. So that made me want to carry it on. So then I went and did national diploma, and then I was umming and ahhing whether to go to university or just try and get an apprenticeship, but there wasn't much apprenticeships around at that time. So then I decided to go to uni, but then after the first year, it felt like there was a lot of work. So I thought that I'd take 2 years off work, make a bit of money, so I had a bit of backing, and then it kind of meant more to me as I got into the second year and started at Blackpool. And then I just carried it all the way through, and that's how I ended up where I am today. So I chose illustration as a career because when I was younger, I'd go to my grandparents' house, and my granddad is a fine art painter. So he'd paint like landscapes, churches and animals. So at first I thought I was going to do fine art. Then as I got into high school, it was more like children's book illustration and more pop art, like Andy Warhol stuff. So that kind of led to then finding out that illustration was the most broadest subject you could do. So you could do fashion, you could do interior design, graphic design, children's books illustration, portrait, life drawings and things like that. So it's kind of like the reason why I picked illustration is because it was the broadest thing, and it gives you a bit more creative freedom then in your practice. Favourite comment so far is the Andy Warhol on acid. So when I had my exhibition, there was a few people that liked it because it was really contrasting colours, really bright, and really the colour palette was like extensive. So then someone came up to me and said, "You remind me of Andy Warhol, but Andy Warhol on acid." So that got a couple of chuckles out of people. So that was my favourite comment so far. Favourite experience so far will be industry practitioners. We had for the likes of John Slater and for Saatchi and Tiger Print for Marks and Spencer's. So for John Slater, Saatchi did a mental health campaign, and that went up and around the Saatchi building down in London, and it also went across to Saatchi in, I think it's South Asia or South Africa, somewhere along the lines. So that was good to see that it was going along here and also overseas. And then for Tiger Print with Marks and Spencer's, that was to produce gift bags, gift cards and wrapping papers for them, and that's carried on in my work today.